Yo, what's going on, people? Hope everyone is out being safe or inside being safe, and hopefully y'all are using this time quarantine to value your loved ones and to get closer in your relationship with God. Thought I'd drop in just to give a little quick video, a little quick motivation, a little quick inspiration, just a little nugget that someone may be able to use to help them during this time. So what I'm going to talk about today is it's personal. It's personal that we realize that our relationship with God is not religion. It's not something just based off of religious beliefs or religious propaganda, or what is deeper than that. God, our relationship with God is personal. It's about a relationship. It's not religion, it's relationship. And it's important for us to realize that it's not religion and it's relationship, because it helps us to become who we're called to be. Excuse me, got to switch lanes. Help us to realize who we're called to be and how we're designed to interact and to maneuver and to operate and function within this world while we have our time here. During this time, this quarantine, man, it's a great opportunity to increase that relationship, to build our relationship with God, and to utilize this time to get closer to our source. I know I say that a lot in my videos, but that's extremely important, because without that connection, we're nothing. Without that connection, we can't be who we are called to be. Without that connection, we can't function and maximize our potential the way that we were designed to. And I think what it is before all this happened, before this pandemic, before coronavirus came through and doing what it's doing, we were all really comfortable in being convenient and comfortable in the convenience of everything. We had a schedule that we did, and we wouldn't fit in God into that schedule. Some of us may have been, but we may not have been doing it the way that we should have been. With that being said, is opportunities for everyone to grow. There's opportunities for everyone to increase our time and our relationship with God. And we can't just serve God, and we can't just have a relationship and work on our relationship with Him when it's convenient for us. Because when we think about what He does for us, He doesn't bless us, He doesn't watch over us just because it's convenient. He does that because He's our Father. He does that because He loves us. So we owe it to Him to pursue everything that He has for us. We owe it to Him to have a relationship with Him. We owe it to Him to utilize our time. We owe it to Him not to treat Him as if He's an inconvenience. And I know some of you may say, I don't treat God like an inconvenience. But some of us do. And some of us may do it and say that we don't do it and don't realize that we do it. I mean, we need to be taking time out now and looking at what we're going through and utilizing the time to fast. Even if you're still working, you still can fast. Even if you still got a lot going on with the kids, you can still incorporate God into your schedule. Don't treat Him like an inconvenience. Don't treat Him like you don't have time for Him, because He doesn't treat us that way. So let's learn and let's look at ways to incorporate Him in. He deserves that first part of everything. He deserves that 10%, and that's deeper than tithes. That 10% is our day. That 10% is our time. That 10% is our thoughts. That 10% is everything that He's given us. Not just our money, it's everything. He gives us this time. He gives us this our breath. He gives us everything that we have. So we need to utilize that and give Him His time. Give Him that time. And it's not just for Him, it's for us, because it helps us to become who He called us to be. And I know that everybody want to be successful. Everybody want to, succeed. Everybody want to be have an impact on people. Everybody has that one thing that they're desiring to do. Just make sure you incorporate God, man. That's the most important thing, because it's personal. You can't maximize, you can't utilize, you can't function the way that you're called to if you don't have that relationship. We got to realize that relationship is important. And during this time, this is the golden opportunity to make sure that we are building in that relationship with God, that we are getting to know Him, because getting to know Him helps us get to know who we are. So utilize your time, people. Things are looking like it's getting a little better. But you know, even if it don't, continue to utilize the time that you have. Build that relationship. It's not religion, it's relationship. It's personal. God is wanting to be on a personal level with us. God is wanting us to be able to come to him and talk to him so he can show us that the ways that we've seen things are not how it is, that he has a different alternative, that he has something better for us, that he has ways to heal us. He has avenues to show us that there's things that we went through that hurt us, it can also be used to help us and to help others. He has a purpose in everything. Build your relationship. Get in that quiet time with God. Just give him, if you can't devote 20 minutes at one time, start small. It's okay to start small and work your way up. Just build that relationship, people. It's personal. It's important. It's detrimental. I don't think I used that word right, but it's important. Just know that it's important, that it's something that we all need to do, man. It's detrimental if you don't do it. That's what it is. It's detrimental if you do not do it. It's important. It's something that we have to do. It's something that we can't live without. We can make plans. We can succeed in certain areas, but we can't be and we can't utilize. We can't maximize our potential. We can't maximize our purpose unless we have connection with our source. So make sure, people, that you take this time and take it personal. It's personal, man. Build that relationship with God. Get to know him. If you ain't saved, if you haven't been saved yet, you know, get saved, man. You know, and you can reach out to me. You can reach out, go to your church, you know, people in your circle, somebody that you're close to. Just take your time, get personal with it. And take this serious, man. This time is a golden time. Like I said before, make sure you utilize this time the way that we should be and not live in fear. All right, people, be safe, be blessed, and take it personal.